I'm with it at. If it's really up, drop your location. Where you at? I'm a human highlight. I feel like Dominique. Handcuff your wife, aight? Oh yeah. Use a square player, trust me, I'm good in geometry. I'm a star, boy, yeah. I passed in astronomy. Yeah. Like a locomotive. They be hating on the kid, tell me what's your motive. Dope bear, fill a building up, man, with no promotion. We the hottest in the city, that's on. My old school costs more than your new school, true. The bills in my pocket, same color as my cars, bro. They said so-and-so hating on me, Stanley, I said, who? Got no time to entertain it, I'm too busy catching alley-oops. I told him take it from the top, put a key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh-wee, it's a wet ball. Like Jordan, balling in my chains, 100 around my neck, dog. Take it from the top, on my mama, check ball, check ball, check, check ball, check, check, yeah, check ball, check, check ball, check. Check ball, check, yeah, check ball.
The Airway.
San Pablo.
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke.
Season sweep, you've got a little more invested.
Now here's White. It's in, and it's good for two. From tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant, we should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's George. Right side Easton. The 17-footer. And he drops that one in.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
Pass to Edwards. The three is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
White looking it over. Takes it inside. Some solid defense from James.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Clock at 6. Down low. White with a steal. Back comes Houston in transition. Moving it up. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
You talk about protecting the basket. Derek White with the big-time swat at the rim.
Here's Easton. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to James. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
2 minutes.
It's George on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
They set the screen. Here's Edwards. Tries it from 19. And Boston again with the bucket.
Well, LeBron James could be absolutely anywhere on the floor. If you want to concede the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, B.A., is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Here's White. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Left side Hill. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to White. There's the triple. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Rockets trail. Driving to the basket. And the big finish by Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Houston has possession. They host the Pistons after this one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Right side, Easton. Pass to McKee. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. McKee's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
To the middle. Here's Garnett. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Now here's Whitmore. Pass to Rizache. Here's Easton. Three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter.
Don't sleep on the athleticism of Derek White. How fast did he get off his feet to punch that one home?
Now Whitmore. No made baskets yet. Jackson outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Oh!
A big finish right there.
He destroyed the rim.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
Now here's Rizache. To the inside. And stolen by Claxton. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Shot's good by Hill.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's Whitmore. There's Jackson with the 3. Connects from downtown. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Edwards. And here's White. Averaging around 6 a game. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Back to Claxton. Outside White. Pass to Edwards. Easton with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And that one's good, McKee.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. If you leave him that open, my goodness.
Pass to Garnett. Now, here is James. Again, the miss by Boston.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Whitmore. The three from Rizachet. And Houston, another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Inside. To halt the run. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now here's Whitmore. Pass to Jackson. Goes up on the baseline. That one rolls around and rims out. Celtics trail by 5. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Garnett. Whitmore defending. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Derek White does a little bit of absolutely everything for this team, and what I love the most, his ability to pass it at a high level.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can store it.
Count it. White's gotten 4 this quarter.
Derek White, tremendous finisher in the painted area. Just drops it in softly.
Up top, George. From deep. No luck on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead. Up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
25.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Houston leading by 3. Thomas outside. Smith outside. Antetokounmpo left side. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
To the paint. Easton with a steal. Here's White. Antetokounmpo. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
What an effort to get the tip in. Just wanting it a little bit more.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Easton. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Rockets lead by 7.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
James can't get it to go. And it's Houston's ball. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport. On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Garnett uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
Here goes Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. White looking it over. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Teams making some changes here. The Rockets lead by 9. White with it. Still without a bucket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. White hits them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Now here's Edwards. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Here's Yao. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he drops the first.
2 shots.
Good on both. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to White. Here's Polynice. Yao with a rebound. It's intercepted. Shot's good by Polynice. Polynice got his first basket of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's White, following the bucket by the Celtics. George outside. And George with the jam.
You can see there's complete trust in Paul George in pick and rolls. Fantastic at taking advantage of the defense and the separation they give him.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Ooh, nice D from George. And so it's the Houston Rockets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win them. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
Smith outside. The three. Boston pulls it in. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Edwards for three. Knocks it down from distance.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Yao. Soft touch off the glass.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Smith outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Here's Yao. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Yeah, he's learned how to absorb contact and get to the free throw line. Smith is strong enough to finish through the bump.
Celtics trail by 10. Outside Edwards. And Antetokounmpo over to help. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Houston leading by 10. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's George. Now Smith. The release. Nope.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Celtics trail by 10. Up top, White. Nick Claxton. The triple drop.
3 points.
And White has got the ball here for Houston. Smith into the lane.
Oh, a nice read by Smith. He saw the lane and hit it.
Here's Edwards. A minute 15 left in the fourth. Fires the three. Edwards on target.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Now here's White. Here's George. Beyond the arc. Buries it from outside.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
White outside. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. George with a steal. Now Smith. No one near him. Oh, a perfect jumper.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Rockets.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Here's Yao. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh!
an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
There's the block. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.